Let's be real, let's be real, let's be real. Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Ree,
And I'm Sherry.
and this is
Let's be real.
So today's topic is, why can't Doms be feminine too?
Very good question.
Yo.
Let's talk about it.
Can we please talk about it? Like,
So I'm gonna ask the question because this is my thing. I love a woman that is in touch with her masculine and her feminine side. Not really interested in a woman that wants to be all masculine. Like I want softness. Like I love having that freedom to, slap your ass if I want to. And you be like, oh, and not like, don't fucking touch my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that, and I like the duality of it. Like I like that you will be the protector, that you will be the one to, take care of me and all of those things, but also you're the one that will be like, babe, like, can you, like, give me a little softness and like kind of let me just do whatever sometimes. But like, I just like that duality of it because I don't know if, I love that you embrace your feminine side, like your boobs, your butt, your hips, your curves, like, I love that.
amen.
I love it because you appreciate the same things about yourself that I appreciate about you, and I like that.
And I can say that is my true self. Like it took me a little while to be able to be comfortable with, let's say, a partner, because I wasn't comfortable with myself to know like it's okay to explore that. It's okay, that you have these attributes. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to wear dresses because I felt like it showed too much. Like I don't want my boobs to show. Which is now looking at me is like, what? You know what I mean? Like I had to be comfortable with myself in order to know that I can accept a woman that cannot allow me to be comfortable with myself. Like I do like to shake my butt, you know what I mean? Like I enjoy my breasts being the size that they are. You know what I mean? Like not that I'm trying to put it on display or anything like that, but like I'm just comfortable. Like it took me a little while to be like, okay, I like that, and it's okay to like that, you know what I mean? Versus going out with my partner and it's like, dang, I can't even dance. Or if I do dance, it's just I gotta catch you throwing your booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I gotta stand tall and strong and don't move too much.
Right.
You feel me? So no, I like being feminine. Like I am definitely a masculine woman when it comes to, the way that I like to take care of, things, the way that I, give directions or, dress, fixing things. Like I'm masculine in that way, but I also know my feminine side. You know what I mean? Like I like to also be taken care of. You know what I mean? I also like to, what else?
Have my butt slapped sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
Yes.
compliment me on my figure. I'm not like, like, why are you telling me that I'm curvy? Or why you like, you accept all compliments. Whether it's on how dapper you look because you're dressed in your business casual, or if it's somebody saying like, dang, like you thick as shit. You like, oh, right,
Yeah.
it's all in stride. And I do like that. Sometimes it's like, it's a question, and I think that this topic came up because it's a question of why do people make other women feel like they can't be in touch with, because I've known people who, like in my past, that they had friends that were, kind of judgmental of them, like because they said stuff to me and they'd be like, yo, did you see how such and such was doing whatever? Like, that shit was so, like, she was acting straight like a little bitch or whatever the case may be. Or, she Like she's supposed to be a dom. Like why is she acting like that? But it's like, well, what is a dom supposed to act like? You know, we're all women at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Whether
definitely.
we present masculine, feminine, anything, like we're all still women at the end of the day. So it's like I don't, for me personally, prefer someone that can't accept that and then want to be somebody that they're not really, because they know, like I've seen people that want to present feminine and like have that duality, but they just stay in that masculine form because other people look at them a certain way.
And I feel like that plays a part in, who you're around and who you choose to listen to, because I've had friends that I've helped come out of their shell because it was, no, you can't wear clothes that aren't women clothes. You can't sit, you can't speak a certain way, like these things are taught to you, so it's when you look to get that, find that individuality, where you're comfortable around certain people and able to listen to certain, things and know that it's okay, and that comes from knowing that it is okay to be yourself. But if you're trying to find yourself and you're surrounded around certain people who are against that, or is like telling you that, nah, that's not normal. You know what I mean? Then you start to, that your psyche get kind of messed up with that, because it's like, dang, okay, is that true? Is that how I'm supposed to act? You know what I mean? Nah, you be yourself, find yourself. Does that make you feel comfortable? Like when you put that on, does that make you feel comfortable? When you talk to yourself in the mirror, oh, people do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you got to know yourself. You know what I mean? And feel comfortable. And some people don't because of the people they hang around.
Exactly. They take that individuality away from them because they make them feel like, the saying, you are the company that you keep. So if you're around a bunch of people that are a certain way, when you come in there and you want to be different, you're not going to fit in because you're not them.
Right.
But because you want to hang with them, then now you're going to subject yourself to changing, to be in a box of something that you don't even want to be a part of, And that's why I'm so big on people just being true to themselves, because that's when you attract people that are like-minded, that will continue to help you grow.
Exactly.
Because you are out attracting what you really want. You're being your authentic 100% self. People are going to be drawn to you because of who you are.
Exactly.
And I know that when I met you, I never got the sense that you didn't feel comfortable being in touch with your feminine side. But I did pick up on the fact that you were very like, I'm the boss. Like, I'll take care of this. I'll do this. I'll do that. And then it was like, once we started to get to know each other, and then you started to see how I interacted with you. And, I always complimented you on your ass. And I always talked about like, girl, that silhouette be popping. Like all of the things that I started to realize I said to you, just being authentic and like really expressing how I feel. I felt and I saw you break down that hardness that you had, and then we had a conversation about it, and then you were like, this is like so different for me because I really wasn't allowed to be like this, and this is who I really am. And I think that was like the pivoting moment in our relationship where I think we kind of had that aha moment, because you realized like, this is what I've been wanting to be. And then I realized like, yes, I brought that out of you,
Yes.
So I think that it's always good to know who you're dating or who it is that you're trying to be with, because you can either continue to help them grow or you can keep them stuck. And it's like, you really have to get to know. And I mean, some people do, they're very stuck on like, no, I'm a dom and I'm a dom. Like, it's not going to be, you can't do this to me, you can't do that to me. And that is fine, because everybody has their preferences.
Yes.
And that's fine.
And it takes being open and vulnerable with your partner. You know what I mean? Because I knew that was a part of me. Like, I I love being feminine, but I always had to be the dom. Like I was told, like, this is your job. This is what you're supposed to do. You know, you're supposed to be doing it. And I'm like, I'm not the nigga. Like, I'm not a nigga. I'm not a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not anything that I want to be. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, in that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, you have a man and then you have a woman. You know what I mean? With my lifestyle, it's different. You know, and I've had women that I've dated that has been closed-minded to that point, and it forced me to have, like, if I want to be with them, this is what I have to give. And it's like, dang, hold on.
Right.
You know what I mean? It took years to have to know, or, you know, break that down in my mind, that that's not how that works. You know what I mean? Because if you are, I am a woman, you know what I mean? I know that I'm a woman. I know that how my traits are in terms of being masculine presenting. I'm also, you know, a female, you know what I mean, with emotions. A lot of them. You know, and that can go, you know, you can go spiritual with that.
Right.
You know, or you can just, you know, keep it plain and simple.
Right.
This is who I am.
Right.
And so I didn't know until years that I wasn't giving her what she needed. And vice versa. And then so actually having that conversation with you, because, you know, I didn't really ask a lot of questions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you also taught me that as well. You know, it was a lot of stubbornness in me and not really hearing what my partner is trying to say, and vice versa. And the understanding of her needing to know that I need you to be open-minded. Right. I also am trying to be open-minded as well.
Right.
You know? So I appreciated that conversation. I don't think it's a problem with a dom being feminine too.
You've even had somebody come to you and be like, you, like, girl, like, why you doing that? Like, doms don't do that. Like, oh, that's what doms do. Like, what is there, like, some
Like
guideline
handbook?
of how doms act, how femmes act, how, you know,
It's
like,
different. You know, you
it's
have your different
definitely-
energies. You have your different signs. You have your different spiritual, you know, background, or just regular background. Like, everybody is different and made in their own way. And so you click up with certain people and you act like them. You know, you have the same, you know, mentality, because, you know, you're feeding each other, you know, and me, I could fit in anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can take me anywhere and I'm gonna be me, and you're gonna know how I present. And sometimes that can confuse niggas. And please, let's have a conversation. Because I'm up for that too. Because that's how I've learned. You have to be able to have effective communication. And how do you do that?
Right. Yeah.
No, it's not written down in the book of how to be a dom.
No, it's not. And I just think of, like, I have so many questions in my head right now. Like, I've heard people say stuff. And I'm like, well, why does that?
Yes. Like, I have girlfriends who tell me, like, oh, you're more feminine than a dom that I've known. I'm like, oh, okay.
Because I'm not that dom.
I'm not that dom.
This is me. This is me. Even down to, like, sexual stuff. You know, they're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know doms did that. Or I didn't know doms would let you do that. And it's like, well, you don't know every single dom.
Exactly.
Like, everybody is different.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's different. And that's why you talk.
I love pleasure.
Things through. Okay?
You feel me?
Don't we all?
I mean, we do, and we have those in different ways.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You feel me? Like,
even, like, a close friend of mine, remember, was like, oh, I didn't even know that doms could date doms. And I'm like,
yeah,
that's
been
another
there.
topic. But that's possible. Like,
It is.
Like, oh my God. Like, I think they picture it in their head as, like, two men dating each other.
Which also happens.
But it's like,
You feel me?
God, like, a feminine dom dating another, like, not feminine dom, but another feminine woman presenting masculine dating another feminine woman that presents masculine. Like, that's an unspoken thing. Like, what? Oh my God.
It's all different shapes, colors.
That happens. I've seen a lot of fine ass couples with 2 doms. Like, oh, okay.
Yes.
First thing in my mind, I'm wondering, like, so how did it all go down? Like, what be happening? Let me know. Like, I just,
Yes.
but yeah.
And I've had my dom friends ask me, well, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's
And
like,
that's
I
fine.
understand it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not for everybody,
Yeah, absolutely. It's
you
not.
know, but it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Right on time.
Right on
Right
on
time.
time.
So yeah, that was definitely an interesting topic for today,
Yes.
and we would love to hear what you guys have to say about any of our topics. This one, any of the other ones. We're going to continue putting the topics out there every Sunday. Hopefully, you guys will be able to catch up with us. Give us a little feedback, however
Yes,
you
we
see
love
fit.
that.
We're looking forward to it. We're going to just rock out, just keep on doing what we do, and hope that you all enjoy.
Yes.
So that's it for today's episode of
Let's be real.
Let's